And very soon,
Ayibambe.
we are going to see the king all alone.
How are you in a relationship with someone whose house you don't know?
I'm not that nigga. Like, if you're in a relationship with me, terms
Yeah.
and conditions, it's nothing like that. Like, I also will most probably not be posting the woman I'm with
Yeah.
because there are haters in this building.
You get me. Online in-laws
Yeah.
do the most.
What?
They do the most. Okay.
I'm gonna stop loving him because they called him whatever they called him, PDF.
Those are allegations.
Haven't you seen the videos?
Let's move on. She's friends with her ex.
Yeah.
Red. Are you friends with any of your exes?
All of them.
You see, this is the problem we have with you people. You know me, I'm not really a fan of Amapiano. But there'll be a time.
Come on now, dog.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So on the podcast today, I'm very excited to be introducing my next guest, 1/5 of Klear Kut. But I remember 4 of you, but we shall circle back to that. Tom, the Myth, Mayanja, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
I know you're a podcaster yourself, so I'm so glad to have you. Occasionally. When the need arises.
I'm doing seasons. I do
Okay.
seasons, blocks of 11 per season.
Yeah.
So yeah, 11 come out, we chill,
Then you chill.
do 11 more. Yeah, it was an idea from Sima. She was like, instead of just constantly going, just
You know
block them up and
what?
everything.
I also decided to take a break. This is season 2.
Yeah,
And for me, I did it for my creative process.
Yeah.
Right? So you see, this is season 2. It's a different vibe, different energy, different guests. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you just keep going, it comes to, I feel like it gets to a point where you kind of stagnate.
Yeah.
Like you plateau.
Yeah.
So I think doing season makes a lot of sense.
It helped. Also,
Yeah.
there's certain things that we recorded season 1 in lockdown. I was still with Vision Group at that time, so I had the pass, the ID.
Yeah.
And I used to pick people up, go shoot. Because I had that pass. So now the conversations have changed, right? Because people are outside, the artists are more active and everything. So it's a different conversation. I think people connected more to season 1 because we were talking real life, right? You're in the lockdown.
Yeah.
You're not moving.
Yeah.
What are you doing to,
Yes.
keep your head straight?
Yeah.
Season 2 though, people are outside. Guys are recording music, so it's more fun. And I needed to do that for myself also because I was recording in lockdown while doing Vision Group. All this stuff, and then now I'm more free. I'm more of an artist now, so it was like, yeah, I want to ask an artist questions that I would like to hear them ask, not the monotonous stuff that a lot of guys go through on radio. So, there's a problem with hip hop in Uganda. Like, no. No.
We are going to get to that problem.
God, I beg you.
We're going to get to that problem of
Don't
hip hop.
do that.
But
Don't
before we do, when I had Navio on the show,
Yes.
and he told us about how the name Navio came to be,
Yes.
I want to hear how the myth happened. What was the process behind coming up with the name The Myth?
Very simple. I read a lot.
Okay.
In high school, I used to read books on mythology. Like, I was always in the library in the Greek section. And guys just used to be like, this guy, he thinks he's a myth. He's like, just and so it just stuck, right?
Yeah.
We were playing basketball and rugby, and they were calling me the Myth on the pitch and on court.
Yeah.
But I don't like the spelling of MYTH. I don't like the meaning behind it, right? So I changed it to MITH. I'm Thomas Timothy Mayanja Baliokwabu, right? So it's messing with the letters and all that. Then after a while, when we started rapping, so Myth became Making Ill Things Happen, MITH. and other things that we can't say because this is a family show.
Yeah, like kids are watching this. Yeah.
So it was that. Then when I met Hans Tactic, the producer, he was like, music in the highest. He thought that's what I meant. And I was like, no, but now that's what I mean.
Music in the highest.
Music in the highest, yeah. So
Okay,
he's the one who
that's
gave
smart.
that meaning.
Yeah.
I can't take
I
credit for
think
it.
back on all the times when I've texted you and I misspell your name.
Yeah.
And you throw a tantrum and like, come on, you know, it's like an easy mistake to make. But the truth is, I'm worse. When people text me breezy and they spell it as a breeze, like, you know, breezy.
I know.
I'm like, it's like from Sabrina.
How many days is your birthday
an
apart
I.
from mine?
None. It's not up. It's like literally the day before.
There you go. So if I have issues,
We are Virgos.
you also have the
We are
same
Virgos.
issues.
Of course, we're offended when you
Oh,
misspell
yeah.
on.
Oh, God. Oh, my good Lord. No.
Okay. The myth.
You're trying to get back to you're trying
Back
to
to
focus.
business.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
let's
okay.
panel beat this conversation.
Okay, let's go.
You released quite a number of songs of the years.
Yes.
For me,
I think 300
I can
plus.
already think of my top favorite
Yeah.
The Myth songs.
Yeah.
But what's your favorite?
Ay. It depends.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm being honest, it depends. There are songs that I like. So I like different songs at different times, right? So I will like Hustler's Prayer when I know the week that I'm about to go through is hectic and I
Yeah.
just need a prayer to stay up and all this, right? So Hustler's Prayer will work. And when I'm trying to talk to a girl, them, I give her love works. There's fire. So it's just different songs for different times.
Yeah.
The ultimate one that I like, though, I think over the time, which is actually weird because it's a year old, is Conversations, right? Which was on the Sis Timu EP, and that's because it took literally 7 minutes to write,
Yeah.
right? Like literally 7 minutes. I got the beat at 2 a.m. I listened to it and I wanted to get those thoughts off, and I did in 7 minutes. I even say it in the song somewhere. I did in 7 minutes, and it's the most. It's growth, right? So it shows the growth of me as an artist from the young 15-year-old that guys saw in All I Wanna Know to this man now, you know. So it's that growth and knowing that. And I think the connection that people have with it also makes it one of my favorite, because anyone can connect with the club bangers, the songs for love and all this. But when you have a connection as deep as that, where it's about relationships, about loss, about family and all that, it means more.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's the one. I think the ultimate is Conversations. Yeah.
I think, do you want to know what mine is?
Do you want me to guess?
Yes.
Bougie Woogie. I don't know, tell me.
RUG.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's my favorite
I would
song
have
of
never
yours.
guessed it.
You would have never guessed.
I would have
it's
never guessed
it's
it.
right there. Like when I listened to that song the first time, I was like, oh my God, run it back, run it back, run it back this very instant. I listened to it like 1,000 times when it had just come out.
That's crazy. And
Yeah.
that song was never going to be how it was. Like what people received. So I wrote the chorus and Navio was supposed to sing the chorus. But Samurai, was like, no, put the chorus on. Navio wasn't in the country. He's like, put the chorus on, sing the chorus, and we send it to Navio because he comes back Sunday. Let's record Monday. Sam was just like, I don't want stress. You guys come in, record, and go.
Yeah.
Right? So JB and I were in Uganda. Navio was coming back, and he receives it, and he's like, who's singing the chorus? And I'm like, me. He's like, that's dope. I'm like, yeah, but you have to record. And he said, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So Samurai, who stayed with the beat from Friday, I think,
He had wasted time.
he cleaned it up.
Oh,
He
okay.
cleaned it up. So when we came in on Monday, I'm like, who's doing the chorus? And he said,
It's like, that's you.
You know, and yeah, so he did something to the vocals. Yvonne came through and added the
Fly.
yeah, you know, and it just stuck.
That
So,
song.
yeah.
That song is a banger. Oh my God. I feel like
thank
when I
you.
leave here, I'm going to go play it again.
There you go.
Is there a song that you thought would be a banger but ended up not being?
I thought Winner. I thought Winner would be bigger than it was. You know, at that time, Uganda Cranes were, you know, I believe going for the World Cup or trying to get into the World Cup qualifiers. There was just so much happening at that time, and the song was sounding special, and it connected. It connected. Let me not even disrespect that song. It connected. It's done. It's done what it's supposed to do. It still does it to this day.
Yeah.
But I feel like, man, like in my head, because I had never done that style. That's what led me into doing the stuff with traditional instruments and all. I wanted it to be a cultural thing, right? I really wanted it to be a statement song, and we just got it went 67%. 67.
Yeah.
We should have got like full 100, then
Yeah.
I would be okay. But
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think that was the one that like yeah, could
Okay.
have done. I will do more with this.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Of course.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you had a project come out, Sis Timu.
Sis Timu came out last year. Yes.
And how is that?
Sis Timu is one of those projects which I worked with different producers, but I like people think like when I'm making music, I'm only listening to hardcore hip hop. Only, I'm like the furthest thing from it.
Yeah.
And Sis Timu is a thing that my brothers and I and our friends we use like, hey, to Ingide Sis Timu, let's go have fun. So when we did that, I wanted people to know that, hey, this is the guy, this is Tom. This is the Myth, but this is Tom, really.
Yeah.
So it's the music you listen to before you get into the club, in the club, after the club. That's what I wanted. I wanted to create a soundtrack for you getting ready to go out and turn up and have a good time. And that's what I did, right?
Yeah.
And people received it that way. And to this day, they take it that way.
Yeah.
So that project it's been good for me. People are mad that I'm doing something else. I'm doing another project. They're like, "Wait,
Tell us about that. Give us a
surely
tea.
you have a no, because
Surely you have a what? Let's finish
have-
that
surely-
sentence.
do I have to say it in that accent?
No, you go for it because you've started.
No,
Finish what you started.
surely you can do more with these songs.
Oh.
You know, like people are bothered by the fact that I gave you conversations, I did the video,
Yeah.
and then did performances, and now we're off to something new, right? Where's the Sunny Days video? Where's the Goa Singer video? Where's the Good Vibes video? And now I'm just in a position where it's like, stuck. I think I should release that, but then I'm working on this new album and another project and another project. So it's like, I'm just confused, but yeah, I think those ones, the songs on Sis Timu, I know they're like 2 videos that I'm shooting this year just so that guys can enjoy them,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
I have to give the people that at least.
Earlier you mentioned something about writing a song, conversations,
Yes.
7 minutes.
Yes.
What's your creative process? Like how do you get inspiration and then put it on paper and then be like, okay, this is how I'm going to do this. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to
Yeah.
like what's your creative process?
You know, it's not one thing.
Yeah.
It's not one thing. I'll come here, and I'll see something on the road, and I'll reach for my phone, find an instrument and write. Other times it will be a conversation we have, sit down, and write something from there. It'll be something I'll see on TV, write something from there. But then also there are times when I'm in studio and whichever producer will send me a beat and say, yo, I think this works for you, like the new single, Don't Worry. Melanin Boy sent me the beat and he's like, man, I think this will work for you. And he sent it, and when I heard it, he sent it in 2022. I heard it and I was like, this is special, let's keep it.
Yeah.
We wrote, recorded, and released it in 2024. You know, and I think it was just us being in studio, jamming, but we knew that beat needs, you know, it needs our attention, full attention. So that day, we're in studio, all of us, myself, Navio, Flex, Yese, Oman, Rafiki, and we sat down as a unit to tackle this particular beat. So there are those moments, right? There are those
Yeah.
moments where it's like you want it to be support, right? There's support around you that helps you write the song and make it better. Other times, literally, I'll be like, I was watching the sensational thing, the Davido thing, just yesterday, and I was like, that's a good beat.
Yeah.
I've heard this beat so many times.
Yeah.
But yesterday I was like, and I wrote to it. So
Yeah.
you never know where it's going to hit you from. And nowadays I'm just like, wherever it gets me from.
Yeah.
I hope I have a phone or my pen and pad and I write.
I feel like I want to give you your flowers because, in my opinion, Tom the Myth Mayanja is the best lyricist in the 256. Go argue with your clansmen if you disagree.
And there you have it on this episode.
Every time I have an artist on here, I have to ask you, who's your big three? Because that's a conversation that's been going around for a while now.
Who's my big three?
Who's your
where?
big three?
In Uganda?
No, in life.
In life?
In life.
Oh, in life? Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, but not saying anything.
Biggie, Jay-Z, Joe Budden.
No.
I swear.
No.
I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying
No,
to you.
Joe Budden cannot be on that list.
What? Have you listened to his music?
Joe Budden?
Have you listened to his music?
Of course I have.
No, you haven't.
No,
You
but
have-
not without, not
You have
not
listened
by
to the
choice.
party songs. You see, you've listened to the party songs. If you ever listen to, like, I'm listening to mood music too. If you ever listen to that stuff, also you being who I know you are, it's going to take you in completely. I swear to you. I swear to you. I swear to you. Also, he's a Virgo.
I don't care. I disown him. You know, every time I hear somebody's a Virgo, I'm always like, yeah, I mean, that makes sense because, you know, they're like this, they're like this. Beyonce is a Virgo. Of course she is.
Of course.
I don't know, Kelly's or Nas is a Virgo. Of course he is. And then you tell me Joe Budden.
No, seriously. She's like, sips chai bukalu.
Who's your most listened to artist right now?
Right now, my most listened to artist currently, right now,
Yeah.
is Black. Black is who I'm listening to right now, like this last 2 months. I don't know why, because it's
Black?
like, Black. He has Pretty Little Things with J. Cole and all.
Oh, that's how you pronounce that name. Me, I used to call him Six Black.
I used to say Six
Slack.
Lack.
Slack. Six Lack.
Because like lack
It's
in-
like a
in
six
Hindi
lack.
is like, yeah. So I used to say that, but then I found out it's actually Black.
Yeah.
But he's like the most listened currently, which is like weird because his music is quite depressing. And I don't think I'm there. I mean, it's like, I don't
Why
know.
are you listening to depressing music?
I
It's
have
that
no idea.
season for you. Huh?
No. I'm actually in a great place.
No, you know, like there's musical seasons for people. Like for me, there comes
No.
a time when I listen to
maybe
strictly like hip hop.
Hip-hop.
Then there comes a time when I'm a piano one. I do. If you know me, you know I actually I'm not really a fan of I'm a piano.
'Cause you can't
But there'll be a time.
Okay. I'm sorry.
There'll be a time. I'm gonna finish my statement and then we
Okay.
shall circle back to that. There'll be a time when I'll listen to just that. And I feel like you're rude and unnecessarily rude.
Wow.
Why are you being rude?
No,
This is
but
my show.
Can you dance?
I can.
You can. You listen to I'm a Piano when you're driving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Anyone can dance when they're sitting down.
So you remember that question you told me not to ask you? I'm going to ask it anyway. So when you started out
Yes.
17 years ago,
Okay. If you want. Yes.
when
I'll
you started
take
out
that.
17,
I'll take that one. I'll take that one.
the industry was definitely very different.
Totally.
What are your thoughts on how it has evolved?
How it has evolved.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. I think it's good right now. It's in a good place. People are complaining about certain things, but I think it's in a good place because you need everything needs to be in the industry for it to work.
Yeah.
Right? Songs that make no sense. That's what people say. These songs make no sense. They're needed in the industry. Songs that are vulgar. They need it in the industry. Everything is working now as it's supposed to. I want to believe. You know, you have promoters, you have management. When we started out, there was no management at all. We were fortunate enough to have a production team who then, because of our age, of how young we were, who then were told by our parents to look after these young boys, you know, because you're not just going to have our kids rapping in the discos and what, you know. So because of that, they became management, but that's not what they actually were. They were producers, they were production team. But now you have management, you have the corporate supporting the acts. You have, I mean, social media is there. You have a bunch of radio, a bunch of television.
Yeah.
You have international support. You have all this stuff, and you know, I think it's evolved for the better. I think there are just some more things that need to be put in place to now help artists achieve what they want to achieve, right? There's some people who are like, oh, maybe that's the copyright law that needs to be fixed. There's some people who are saying maybe it's record labels that need to be introduced. But whatever it is, I feel like it's a process and it's going to get where it's supposed to get.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
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 I've never heard of you in a rap beef. Have you been in a rap beef before?
Have I been in a rap beef before? Have I? I think yes, I've been in one.
Yeah?
I've been in one.
With
one.
who?
It was someone. We're cool now.
Yeah?
We're
So
cool
if you're
now.
cool now, you can say the name, right? I'm
Yeah.
instigating. Who is it? Who is it?
No, I think there was a moment when Babaluku and Crazy Native Saba Saba and them, we had issues. And it was really that rapping in English against rapping in Luganda thing, because I wasn't even in the country. When I came back, I found myself being insulted.
In a beef.
Yeah, I was like, yo, my bags are still unpacked.
Yeah.
You know, but I think that was it. Unfortunately, it became kind of like a little too real. You know, it damn near got physical, which, thank God, we removed ourselves from it at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we have, I've been.
Okay. You know what? Like from the outside looking in,
Yeah.
and maybe one day I'll get in because you're going to go straight for me.
Yeah.
We shall talk about that off air. But from the outside looking in, I feel like hip hop thrives on beef.
It does.
Yeah.
It's contact sport.
Yeah, because look at like Kendrick and Drake. We've seen the OGs like
Yeah,
Jay-Z and Nas.
yeah.
And you know,
It's very
All
much
those
contact
people.
sport, and a lot of people are like, now we need to work together. Cool, but for the most part, it's like it's rugby.
yeah.
It's rugby.
It's like- yeah,
you
it's
have to.
Yeah,
Attack
and I
someone
understand,
and
and I feel like, and I don't condone violence, but I feel like
Yeah,
a little rap beef here and there, it does good for all of us. I feel like, because listen,
I think it
not
does.
like us, dropped and everybody's going crazy about it.
Biggest
Listen,
song in the world, I believe.
I'm Team
hip-hop
Drake.
song.
I'm one of those people. I'm a
know.
diehard. Like I love Drake, and I'm not gonna not
breezy,
love him.
Dreezy. I get it. I get it.
I'm not gonna stop loving him because he lost a rap beef. But
Are you gonna stop loving him because they called him whatever they called him, PDF?
those are allegations. Those are
Haven't you
allegations.
seen the videos?
Let's move on. So, the Myth
Yes.
is a rapper.
Yes.
He's here talking so much smack. So this is in regards to relationships.
Oh wow. Okay.
What do you want? Do you want me to do workspace?
No.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Red, green, or amber? She doesn't have female friends.
Super red.
Super red.
That's so red.
Why?
That's like, that is so, come on, man.
Why is it a red flag?
She doesn't have any female friends. Not even someone she went to high school with. Nah, that's nasty work.
Why do you say that?
Because that probably means she's a problem. Like if you don't have any female friends, where are you getting your advice from? Who's supporting you?
TikTok.
That's a problem. Who's supporting you? Who are you talking to at night? If we go through issues, who do you fall back on and be like, yo, we're having issues on something?
This is YouTube.
No, you can't. You need someone in your face.
That's true. That's true.
That's super red. That's so red.
Okay. You don't know anything about her personal life
Yeah, that's red.
because she doesn't tell you.
That's red. Like, how am I in a relationship with this person?
Have you ever been in that scenario where you're dating someone and you don't even know where they live?
No.
You barely know anything about their parents? No.
not
That only
date-
happens
not
to girls.
dating.
Because I hear girls saying, I've never met his family. I don't know where he lives. I'm like, how are you in a relationship with someone whose house you don't know?
I'm not that nigga. I'm not that type of guy.
She doesn't post you on social media.
That's whatever. That's Amber.
Amber.
Yeah, like that's cool. Like, if you want to, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's not like if you're in a relationship with me, terms
Yeah.
and conditions. You know, it's nothing like that. Like I also will most probably not be posting the woman I'm with
Yeah.
because there are haters in this building.
You get me. Online in-laws
Yeah.
do the most. They do the most. Okay. She's friends with someone you fell out with. It's a difficult one, huh?
Yeah, it depends, right? Is she friends with this person? Was she friends with this person before we met? Or did she
okay.
get to know this person?
She gets to know this person through you. You
Through
fall
me?
out. Yes. You fall out and they remain friends.
Eish, man. I don't know, like, I think that is, you know what? I don't want to say it, but I think it's Amber.
It's Amber.
I think it's Amber.
Really? Okay.
Because it's cool, like, you know, I really wanted to say red, but like, I think it's cool because, no, actually it's red.
Yeah.
It's red.
Okay,
What?
yeah. Your thoughts are having a battle right now.
Because I don't want to be that. I'm cool with I've dated girls and you know met their friends and they're falling out and have been cool and nothing has happened. So I'm hoping that she'd have enough, just the courtesy to make sure that their friendship has nothing. No, it's Amber.
You know what?
It's Amber.
I'm gonna make the decision for you and say red. Because pick a side. Team me or team them? Period.
Wow, you.
She's friends with her ex.
Yeah.
Red. Are you friends with any of your exes?
All of them.
You see, this is a problem we have with you people. And when I say you people, I mean your gender. How are you friends with your ex and you don't want me to be friends with mine? What's the story there?
Because first of all of my exes, we're in great spaces, right? We're cool. Nothing ever happened. Nothing. I think the relationships just run their course. So yeah, it's cool, you know. But then why are you friends with a man? Why are you friends with an ex-man? Even X-Men is not there anymore.
She Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was good.
She blames her behavior on zodiac signs.
So here's the thing.
Let's hear the thing.
So here's the thing.
You also blame your behavior.
No.
You're a Virgo.
No,
That's your story.
They say that about me. Like I've heard girls say, "Oh, you're a Virgo." Oh God.
By the way, Virgo men have a bad rep. You know
It's
that, right?
crazy. How do you guys survive?
I know, because Virgo women are delightful. Virgo men are Joe Biden.
Joe Budden, Samurai, the Myth, Bebe Cool. This is bad. I didn't.
Yeah. Keep going. I think even the president is a Virgo.
Is it? We're leaders.
Yes.
We're leaders.
Yes, you are.
There you go. I like Scorpios. They're like feisty and whatnot. But it's nothing. It's green.
Red, green, or amber. She doesn't reach for the bill when you go out to a date.
That's green.
Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, because.
It's a nothing thing.
Yeah. So you're
It's a nothing. Yeah.
you're clearing this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good.
This
It's been-
one.
This one.
This one. The other ones I don't know.
Anyway, listen, we've been at the Patio Bella. Thank you so much for coming
Thank
through.
you for
The
having me.
Myth has been in the
Thank you for
building.
having
It's
me.
been such a pleasure having you. You know what? I expected you to be way more of a nuisance than this right now. So
No,
I'm
'cause
grateful.
You gave me the PG questions. Yo.
I did.
Go to the other folder. Yeah.
And of course, the Myth is working on a project. When is that coming out?
Soon and very soon.
I remember.
We are going to see the king. Oh, lo, lo.
We've been at the Patio Bella. Stop by with your friends, with your boys, with your crew, whoever you want to stop by with, and have yourselves a good time. My name is Sabrina, dressed by STW. Check out their Instagram page. They have dresses and jumpsuits and everything. Anything that
And
you feel like you
models.
look sexy in, they have it. And
Models.
the Myth has spoken. Like, subscribe, and comment. Until next time, you've been watching It's Never That Serious. Peace.